Okay, this screencast is just basically so you get a chance to check your work that you have on your review worksheet in case you're going to come in and see me. So I'll just kind of scroll through it, and if you obviously need it paused or anything to check out any answers and make corrections, whatnot, go ahead and do that. And if you cannot figure out why you're missing a problem, then you just need to come in and see me before the test comes around. So first set of directions, basically yes or no questions. If you do say yes, be more specific and classify as a monomial, binomial, or trinomial. Remember, the reason to say no is if we divide by a variable. That's the only reason we're ever going to see that I'm going to show you for saying no. Descending order, big to small on your exponents. Highest exponent goes first. Lower exponents come after that in descending order, and if it doesn't have any variable at all, of course it's going to be last because it has an x to the 0 power, essentially. Just remember the signs go with it. If it's a negative x to the 10th, then you actually take it with it. The subtraction sign belongs to it. Degree of a polynomial is what we moved on to next. You add within a term on the exponents, but you don't add them all together. So I've seen a few of you try and say this would have a degree of 9, adding all the exponents together, but only within an individual term do you do that. Remember, invisible exponent of 1 and number 7. So that's how we got a 2, an invisible 1, and a 3 there to come up with a degree of 6. Whoa, my scrolling got a little carried away there. We just missed a couple answers. Let's try the mouse instead. Okay, your job is to simplify. That involves combining like terms. The first problems either have an addition or subtraction. You can see with my red pen, I've actually even changed the subtractions into an addition problem. Remember changing all signs. So you can see kind of some of my lighter scribbles in there. And reminding myself just to change the sign and turn it into an addition, adding opposites. We have some distributive property problems. Remember when multiplying, that's when exponents can change if they are attached to the same letter. Otherwise, in addition or subtraction, exponents do not change. So there's a big difference between number 11, distributive property, and number 14. Those are both multiplication problems compared to the 8, 9, and 10 of just combining like terms. Even after you do multiplications, there is combining like terms after that, if you notice on number 14. We call those foiling problems with our 4 multiplications for first, outer, inner, and last. Kind of a reminder of which order we're most often going to choose. But if you ever multiply in a different order, you're still going to get the same answer as long as you do all 4 multiplications. If you can't quite see on number 24, I can scroll over to see the rest of that answer. My work took up quite a bit of space there. Scrolling through. And I'll pause it so I can control my screen again and scroll over. Okay, that looked like about as good as I can get it for number 24. Just like the one above, it's a binomial squared. Remember, all that means is just take that set of parentheses and multiply it by itself. So eventually you write the binomial down twice and you FOIL it out like all your other foiling problems. That goes for 23 and 24. Multiply, combine like terms. And I'll pause it again to zoom back out and scroll over. There you go. You can see 17, 18, 24, 25. Remember, just pause it if you ever need, if I'm scrolling too fast, or if you miss an answer, pause, rewind, whatever you need. So it allows you to check your answers and know whether you're prepared for the test or not. Looks like 27 slightly cut off. That was 5.003 times 10 to the 10th power. And here's your last couple answers. So hopefully you're able to see everything. It should fit on the screen, and just let me know if you're not ready for the test, and you can use this to just check all your work.